Hey YouTubers, I've recently been getting a lot of questions, so I kind of wrote some of them down so I can answer them. So I'm just gonna go through this, and we have a guest here. It's Scruffy. Sorry if I look pale, it's the sunlight. So yeah, one, how has it been being a teen mom? It has been great. We got a super easy baby. He doesn't really fuss unless he's hungry. 2, are you and Michael still together? Yes, we are together. 3, what tattoos and or piercings do you have? I don't have any tattoos. I have my tongue pierced, my ears pierced, and my belly button pierced. What is the hardest thing about seeing Aiden grow up? Probably that he just, I don't know, growing up, it's sad because eventually he's gonna leave and like move out. Eventually he's gonna want to go hang out with friends. Eventually he's gonna want to leave his mommy, and it's kind of sucks seeing him grow up all the time. But on the other side, it's amazing seeing that my child is growing up. 5, are you gonna put Aiden in sports when he's older? I really want to see him in t-ball. I think t-ball would be awesome to see him in. First thoughts when you found out you were pregnant, and how did people treat you in school? My first thoughts whenever I was pregnant, I was scared. I was so scared. I was scared to tell Michael. I was scared to tell my mom. I was scared and I felt really alone at first. How did people treat you in school? In the beginning of my pregnancy, I was homeschooled, and then I started getting my GED, and they didn't really treat me any different. What was the hardest thing about being pregnant? I had a really easy pregnancy. Like, nothing really sucked about it, really. Hi, Scruff. Except for towards the end, my back would always hurt and fake labor. But other than that, it was perfectly fine. Did you plan the pregnancy? No. What is your natural hair color? It's this dark brown color. Why don't you have a Facebook? It's kind of a long story, but long story short, people were finding out information that we didn't want them to find out, so we deleted it. What's your favorite part about being a mom? Probably seeing Aiden smile every single morning. It's amazing. Just to know that he loves me and I love him. So it's pretty awesome being a mom. What's my favorite song? I'm not sure, really. I don't really have a favorite right now. What have you been up to since your last video? Well, I might have a job. Michael got a job. I really have no idea. We moved in furniture. So yeah. 15. Is it hard being a teen mom, and is it getting easier? It could have been a lot harder than what it is. He could have had colic, he could have had some kind of disorder, he could just be an overall fussy baby, and so it's been pretty easy, and it keeps getting easier. I think it's going to get harder whenever he starts to walk and crawl and stuff, because currently he's pretty much sitting down all the time or laying down. When will you be doing an Aiden update? Hopefully here soon. He turns 3 months old next month on the 4th. Will you do a day in the life video? Yes, I will. 18, have you fully recovered from labor? I think I have. 19, do you ever get a break? Yes, my mom takes him every Tuesday night, for the whole night. What do you miss about being a teen? This kind of goes along with, being married at such a young age. It's really hard. I don't really get to associate with my friends ever because they really cannot relate to me whatsoever. And pretty much going out whenever I want, like going walking whenever it's bitter cold, I can't do that because Aiden's with me. Are you and Aiden's dad together? Yes. How do you feel about Gabe and Jess's pregnancy with twins? I was shocked, and honestly, I have to give that girl props because she is taking on way more than I think I would be able to take on. So congratulations to that. 23. Why would Why does it take you so long to make videos? Because I'm a very busy person. 24. Is Aiden with you all the time? Yes. 25. What is your least and most favorite thing about being a mom? My least favorite thing is waking up in the middle of the night. He only wakes up twice though, so it's pretty easy. My most favorite thing is seeing him smile every morning. What is it like having a child as a teen? Do you regret putting it on YouTube? It's difficult and challenging. Sometimes I do regret putting it on YouTube because I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta update YouTube. But on the other hand, I kind of like it because I got to relate a lot to other people. What age will you have the talk with Aiden? Probably 13, 12. Do you want more kids in the future? Yes, in the distant future. What are your thoughts on abortion? It's not for me. I don't agree with it. But if you want to do it, you know, if you can live with yourself after it, go for it, I guess. But I wouldn't do it. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Hopefully still married, hopefully in a house, hopefully maybe one more kid. What are things Aiden has learned since he was born? How to smile. He's so cute whenever he smiles. What would you name your next kid, boy and girl names? I would name my boy Aaron and my girl Blair. What do you plan on being when you get a career? And do you have a job? I want to be a dental hygienist. And I might have a job. Kind of waiting for that. Does Aiden's dad and his family help out? Aiden's dad is still with me, so obviously he helps out a lot. His family is not in the picture. How are things living on your own? It's challenging because there's a lot more that needs to be done, but it's capable of happening. What time does Aiden go to bed and what does he eat? He goes to bed at 7 and he eats Gentle Ease formula, Enfamil. After giving birth, does everything down there go back to normal? Yes, it does eventually. Whenever Aiden goes to bed, does he normally cry himself to sleep? Yes, he does, because he will refuse to sleep. He normally passes out within 10 to 15 minutes, so. Do you have a fan page where I can follow you? I have a Twitter. What are your plans for school? I'm currently getting my GED, but I'm going to college here soon. Did giving birth hurt as much as you thought it would? No. How soon did you start wearing tampons again? My first period, after all the bleeding after labor, my first period. Would you ever have surgery? No. When did your swelling go down after labor? I really didn't swell out that bad. I really didn't. Dude, do you work out or eat extra healthy? No. I try to portion my food though. In what ways does Aiden take after you? He has my nose, and whenever he smiles, his eyes like brighten up. Is there anything you regret about being pregnant? No. Did your tongue piercing hurt? No. It did at first because I played with it way too much. When do you plan on potty training? I have no idea, to be honest. What age will you take away his pacifier? No later than 2 years. How many kids are you wanting? I'm wanting one more of my own and then to adopt. How would you react if you had twins? Oh my gosh, I don't know. That'd be a lot of a mess. If you were to go to college, what would you major in? Dental hygienist. Hygiene. If you were to move where to? Oregon. Near the beach. What's the best thing you've changed? What's the best thing you've changed since you had Aiden? I changed my maturity level. Do you watch other YouTube mommies? I do. What is Aiden's name if he was going to be a girl? It would be Lillian Allison. Do you watch Degrassi? No. What's your financial situation? How do you budget? I get money because my father passed away, so I get some money, and we budget as best as we can. We watch what we get. I have a checkbook that I write down everything that I buy and all that. Who takes care of Aiden when you're at school? Michael does. So yeah, that was my answer question video. Say bye, Scruffy. Bye, Scruffy. Aiden's sleeping right now, but I'm gonna let you guys go because this is an extra long video. So yeah, bye.